Good morning, students. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my class. This is Pradeep sir with another session of class 10 mathematics. Presently, we are we are going through the chapter trigonometry from class 10. In the previous session, we have learned about the trigonometric ratios of particular angles, standard angles, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So in that session we have learned about the values of these trigonometric ratios of these standard angles, and we have solved few problems there. Today I am going to show you how to find the values of these trigonometric ratios of these particular angles, that is value of sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60 or sine 90. Similarly, the values of cos 0 degree, cos 30 degrees, cos 45 degrees, cos 60 degrees and cos 90 degrees, as well as tan 0 degree, tan 30, tan 45 degrees, tan 60 degrees and tan 90 degrees. So I'm going to show you the process to find these angles, and then we'll go for solving few problems more which are not solved yet. Okay, so first of all, for finding the values of this 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, first of all we need the two types of triangles. One is equilateral triangle and one is isosceles right triangle. In equilateral triangle, all the angles are equals to 90 degree, all the sides are equal, hence all the angles are also equal, and that is equals to 60 degree. In case of isosceles right triangle, one angle is 90 degree, and since the triangle is isosceles, that means two sides are equal, hence the opposite angles are also equal, and each angle will be equals to 45 degree. Okay, so first I am going to show you the values of these trigonometric ratios when the angle is 30 degree or 60 degrees. Okay, so for this, to find the values of these trigonometric ratios for 30 degree and 60 degree, we have to draw one equilateral triangle. Suppose this is equilateral triangle ABC, and each angle is 60 degree. Now let me draw one perpendicular, that is altitude of this equilateral triangle. Suppose AP is the altitude on this equilateral triangle. Now if it is altitude, means this angle APC is equals to 90 degrees. Angle ACP is equals to 60 degrees. So if angle APC is 90 degree, angle ACP is 60 degree, naturally this angle PAC will be 30 degree according to the property of angle sum property of triangle. According to angle sum property of triangle, we got the angle PAC equals to 30 degree. Now let each side of triangle ABC, since it is equilateral triangle, so I am taking each side of triangle ABC be A, length of each side. Okay, let length of each side A. So all these sides are A. This is A, this is A, BC is also A. Now as we know, the altitude drawn on the equilateral triangle bisect the side. So since altitude is drawn from the vertex A, so it will bisect BC into two equal parts. So total length of BC is A. So each part will be A by 2, A upon 2. This is A by 2, this is also A by 2. Understood? The altitude divides the side BC into two equal parts. So PC is equals to A by 2. Okay. And how to find the height of the triangle? Here BP is equals to PC is equals to A by 2 and AP, this is right angle triangle, triangle AP is right angle triangle. So in right triangle APC, AP square plus PC square is equals to AC square. You all know this is Pythagoras theorem. In a right angle triangle, the perpendicular square plus the base square is equals to the hypotenuse square. AP square plus PC square equals to hypotenuse square, that is AC square. Okay, so this is Pythagoras theorem. Now AP we don't know, so keep it like this. PC is A by 2, so it is A upon 2 whole square, and AC is A, so that is A square. So AP square equals to AP square plus this is A square upon 4 equals to A square, or we can say AP square is equals to A square minus A square upon 4. So by LCM it will be 4A square minus A square, that is 3A square upon 4. AP square is equals to 3A square upon 4. So what is AP? Therefore AP is equals to root over 3A upon 2. Root over 3, A square will become A and root of 4 will be 2. So we all know that when a square is resolved, we get both the positive and negative values. So AP should have been plus minus root 3 upon 2. But since the side of a triangle cannot be negative, so this negative value has been neglected. Only the positive value, that is root over 3A divided by 2 is taken. Understood? So AP is root over 3A upon 2. Okay. Now let me draw this triangle APC. This is A, this is P, and this is C. P is 90 degree. AP, what is AP? AP is root over 3 multiplied with A upon 2. What is CP? CP is A upon 2. And what is AC? AC is A. Okay? Understood? So from this calculation, we have got the length of each side of right triangle APC. Understood? Okay. So first of all, I am going to show the trigonometric ratios, that is sine, cos and tan for 30 degree. Okay. This angle A, here angle PAC, that is angle PAC is 30 degree. So first of all, I am going to find this value about 30 degree. So first of all, sine 30 degree. Now see this triangle. What is sine 30 degree? What is sine theta? Sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So sine 30 will be perpendicular, means PC upon AP. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is AC, not AP, it will be AC, perpendicular upon hypotenuse, PC upon AC. Now what is PC? PC is A upon 2, and what is AC? Is A. So by calculation it is A upon 2 into 1 upon A, so it will be half. So I've got the value of sine 30 degree as half. Understood? Okay. Next is cos 30 degree. Cos 30 degree. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, that is AP upon AC. So what is AP? AP is root over 3A upon 2, and what is AC? AC is A. So it will be root over 3A upon 2 multiplied with 1 upon A. So A cancelled, the value is root over 3 upon 2. So the value of cos 30 degree is root over 3 upon 2. Now tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree, what is tan theta? Tan theta is perpendicular upon base, that is PC upon AP. So what is PC? PC is A upon 2, and what is AP? AP is root over 3A upon 2. So A upon 2 multiplied with 2 upon root 3A. So A are cancelled, 2 cancel, so it is 1 upon root 3. Okay, therefore the value of tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. Understood? It's very simple thing. Okay, so just go through it. First of all, with the help of Pythagoras theorem, find the height of the equilateral triangle by taking each side of the triangle, equilateral triangle as A. Okay, the height of the equilateral triangle has been calculated as root 3A upon 2. Okay, now as we know that altitude of the equilateral triangle bisect the base. So if AC is A, as we have considered each side of the equilateral triangle as A, then the half part of the base will be A upon 2. Okay, so we have got the length of each side of the right angle triangle APC, which has been drawn here. This triangle APC has been drawn here with the base angle as 30 degree, because we have to find the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree. Okay, so this triangle has been drawn where all the three sides are marked on the triangle. Now accordingly, sin theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. By putting the values and calculation, we have got the value of sin 30 is half, cos 30 is base upon hypotenuse. So by putting the values, we have calculated and got the value of cos 30 as root over 3 upon 2, and tan 30 is perpendicular upon base. So by calculation, tan theta, we have got 1 upon root 3. So in this way, we can calculate the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree for 30 degree. Now let us find the trigonometric ratios for 60 degree. Okay, so here we have to erase these things. Now consider this triangle only, right triangle APC with a base angle as 60 degree. This is A, this is P, and this is C. Angle P is 90 degrees. AP is root 3A upon 2. PC is A upon 2 and AC is A. This is angle 60 degree. Okay, just this triangle has been redrawn here. Now sine 60 degree. Again we have to go for the formula for sine theta. Sine theta is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So here perpendicular is AP and hypotenuse is AC. So AP is root 3A upon 2 and AC is A. So by calculation it will be root 3A upon 2 multiplied with 1 upon A. So this A cancelled. Therefore the value of sin 60 is root over 3 upon 2. Okay. So sin 60 equals to root 3 upon 2. Next is cos 60. Cos 60 degree. Cos theta is base by hypotenuse. Base means PC. Hypotenuse means AC. So it will be PC is A upon 2. PC is A upon 2 and AC is A. Therefore it will be A upon 2 multiplied with 1 upon A. So this A cancel, the value is half. So value of cos 60 is half. And tan 60, tan theta is perpendicular upon base, that is AP upon PC. So AP is root over 3A upon 2 and PC is A upon 2. Root 3A upon 2 multiplied with 2 upon A. So here cancel A, then cancel 2 also. Therefore the value is root over 3. Therefore tan 60 degrees is equals to root over 3. Understood? So in this way we can calculate the trigonometric ratios of 60 degrees for sin 60, cos 60 and tan 60. Now as we know that cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta. So if sin 60 is root 3 upon 2, then cosec 60 will be 2 upon root 3. Similarly, sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So if cos 60 is 1 upon 2, then sec 60 will be 2 upon 1, that is true. And cot 60 degree is the reciprocal of tan 60 degree. So tan 60 is root over 3, therefore cot 60 degree will be 1 upon root 3. Okay. So in this way we can also find the trigonometric ratios, that is cosec 30 degree, cosec sec 30 degree and cot 30 degree also, if we can show the value or we can calculate the value of sin 30, cos 30 and tan 30 as we have done in here. So in this way we can calculate the value of all the trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree using a right angle triangle. So this is the way of finding the values of these trigonometric ratios geometrically. In the next session I will show you how to find the trigonometric ratios of other values, other standard angle, that is 45 degree. Okay, so let us meet in the next class. Till then you practice it again, so the sum will become much more easier. Then you can solve it later on whenever it is asked. Okay, so till then practice all these sums, try to do other sums based upon these values, that is standard angles. So we shall meet in the next class. Bye, see you.